Okay, guys, we're nearing the time for proficiency exams. Did you notice that we only have about 5 weeks left to prepare for those exams? So hopefully you're working smart and hard every day, that you're always practicing the technique, the literature, the harmonizations, and the sight reading. Keep those journals going. Keep those sight reading charts turned in, always on time. And I hope that the videos have been helpful for you and have given you some insight into ways to practicing. I hope as well that you have learned more on how to teach your students in the future. Oh, before I forget too, please always know that I'm here for you, whether it be now or whether it be in the future when you're out there teaching. Perhaps you have a piece that you're having to learn how to accompany and you need a little help. Feel free to send me a little video of how it's going and ask for help. Or perhaps in the future you need to you need to help a student and you're teaching them piano and you need a little assistance. Don't feel afraid to give me a call and we'll see what we can do. All right, so let's get down to business. This week you have page 184 and 185. You'll notice 184 is a chance to actually modulate from the key of C to the key of G. We have the common tone. Here's 1, 5, 1. In the key of C, that's a 6 chord. But in the key of G, it is a 2, 6. Now, as you're practicing that this week, I want you to get some more. So see if you can see when I'm actually moving my foot. Yes, that's right. Right after I play the chord. So I'm holding it down, I play the chord, and then it comes up, down. Play the next chord, up, down. If I do it with it, it doesn't create a seamless journey. So instead, play the chord. You hear the smear? I don't want that smear, so I have to immediately come back down. But if I do that with my hands up, it loses a sound. So you keep your hands down, play the chord, up, down. Play the chord, up, down. So as you're playing that exercise on page 184, that is the activity that you're trying to create, is that issue of smoothness. You'll notice at the bottom of page 184, it's having you review all the scale fingerings. C, G, D, A, E, and remembering that that includes the third fingers together, right? So in the key of E major, third fingers together. All the ways on that particular set, the third fingers play together. Okay, and on page 185, we have an activity that helps us to get some more technique. So on this one, play this activity. I want you to notice the wrist. The idea. So you start the pattern, you continue all the way to the top. The next. Again, noticing that flexible, buoyant left hand wrist. The exercise number 3 is your chords and inversions. Example, we have the 1 chord, the D is 5 of 5, which modulates us to the key of G. So you've done chords and inversions before, but it's helping you to modulate to new keys. For your Emperor waltz, what I'd like for you to do is to, before you practice this, put the chord chart. So you would write a big F here, right? For the one chord is F. 2 chord, 2 in the key of F is G. This indicates that the B flat is in the bass. So you would write a small G slash B flat. Small G slash B flat. 5 in the key of F is C. So you'd write a C7 above it, so that you actually are practicing seeing what the chord chart of this would be. So rather than 1, 2, 6, 5, 7, 1, you would see F, big F, a little G with the slash B flat, 5, 7, and F. Now the other chord that's a little tricky is this 5, 7 of 6. So for in the key of F, F, G, A, B, C, D is 6. So this is the D minor. 5 in the key of D, D, E, F, G, A7. A7 going to D minor. So the easiest way to do that is to think, okay, I'm in D minor. 5 of D minor is this, A7 to D minor. So as I play this piece, it will look like this. You also have number 201, and that's an easy one because we're in the key of D. We have the 5, 7 of the 4. I'm excited about the literature part of the assignment for this week because you have been assigned a piece. You will create a video. I will put all those videos together for next week, and you will teach the class how to play the pieces that you've been assigned. Think about good practice habits for those pieces, how you would teach it as far as the form analysis, how you would teach it in regard to the techniques involved. You're going to be a little bit more detailed, almost like I was with the literature piece in the very early video examples. And again, I will compile those all up, and then you're going to have to learn each other's pieces.